Hey y'all, it's me again, Joey.
Well, ready to let them loose?
Yep, that's it. Let's see if they make us run.
Oh,
Probably so.
yeah, that one tried to get after him, but other than that, what can you expect? I mean, can you blame them? Oh yeah, they're getting after us now. Go, Joey, go!
Hey man!
Hey, man, buddy. I'm gonna get in the truck. You gotta go back and get your camera.
But also, just get as many as you can off the one that's to it. Get out.
You gotta move forward.
Do that side again. Y'all ready? Let's get started. Well, hello everyone. Hope everybody over in the chat's doing good tonight. Welcome to Little Front Porch Talk again in our little corner of the bee world, or the internet, as they say. Gentlemen, what you two doing? What y'all been up to today? Whoever wants to go, go.
Well, he's the gentleman, not me.
You see what he sent me?
Yeah, I like it. I got one too. I
told him
didn't
I
wear
got
it
me a new
tonight.
jammer top.
I got my bee, a bee dealer, honey dealer.
Yeah.
But I got his hat on.
Yeah.
Yep. I like it.
Guys, you boys could be twins. You sure you're not related?
We might be.
Good.
I tell you, if my daddy was still in the world, you could talk a few minutes, and if he couldn't find Ken, he'd find somebody that he knew that you knew.
Yep.
That man could find friends and family all over this country.
Joey, I am pretty well pooped out for this evening. I mean, if you get a big crowd on here, I may drop to the side because I'm telling you, I've been at her all day, cleaning up, trying to clean up my honey house and honey extracting house, cleaning up my mess, and I got everything done except my big Hilco tub, and I get it cleaned up and get my guts put back in it and the top back on it. Well, I'll be done. I've weighed and tested all my honey. I've got everything temporarily in buckets. I may put part of it in barrels. I don't know yet.
I'm seriously thinking about
the
same thing.
Sir?
I'm seriously thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
At least for next year, get me 2 barrels.
I've got a rack that I used to use, Joey, that if I can keep my honey, my honey's not real bad about crystallizing. If I can keep it, I can keep it in those barrels. I've got some barrels of spigots, food grade barrels. I got plastic and metal, and I've got a rack that I can lay them on, and just all I got to do to run out a batch of honey, if I want to put it in my, add to my bottling tank, is just open the spigot and let it run, so I may go that route. Would be by luck about the second week every bit of it turns to be crystallized, but we'll see. I'm thinking about trying it again. I used to do it that way pretty regular, and I had a little old heater I could set underneath of it, a little old radiant heater on them barrels. I used the metal barrels. I wouldn't want to do it on my plastic ones, but little radiant heater, I could, if it got to crystallize, I could heat it up a little bit, get it to run out the spigot. So I may do that. I haven't done it in a few years, but I think I may try it again this year. I'm just them buckets just take out the doggone much room, I need to take time and build me just a regular storage room. I've got actually in some of my buildings.
One of Mike's beekeeping buddies, actually, I think he goes to church with him too. But he bought, and Mike did the same thing. He bought the barrel dolly, the little,
Yeah.
uh, it's got the several wheels around it. You set that drum on,
Mm-hmm.
and he built up a little bit where he could set that drum on top of it, and he's got enough room to put a heat lamp under the bottom.
Yeah.
And when he wants to, if he's got crystallized honey been sitting there,
Yeah.
he can turn that on, and over a period of time, I don't know how long, decrystallize it or warm it up again.
Yeah. If I end up disappearing, it's because we got a thunderstorm moving over top of us right now. So
Oh,
Yeah.
be awful careful. Don't
yeah.
get out there and
Well,
get.
at least I know there's a tree that won't fall on this house. I do have another tree though, so got to worry about that one a little bit. You hear that? Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah. I see. I
that's
see.
what we were sounding like yesterday.
Yeah. Hopefully, the rain will come here and the storm will stay up off to the south there.
Clay, over your left shoulder behind you, up
Yes,
on the
sir.
wall, there's a picture, and it's got
Yes.
looks like it's got a glass front on it. No, the other direction. No,
All
it'll
right.
be your other left.
Which
So
one?
that one, that the right above the clock up there. There's something
Above the clock. It says, God bless America, the Hendricks, my home sweet home.
Well, that's it, but it's reflecting a flickering for some reason on the camera.
I know what is flickering. Okay. How about
It's got
that?
it's got a ceiling fan on.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. There's no air conditioning in this part of the house.
Okay.
Well, there's really no air conditioning unless I put it in the window.
Yeah.
There. Is that better?
I can't see it now.
You see the lightning flickering?
Huh?
I saw the lightning flicker in the window.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One first he says he's looking for me in Louisiana.
Yeah. You didn't go to the conference?
I didn't. I had so much going on. I just said I'm not even gonna try it.
Yeah. I ended up pulling honey supers today. Didn't get them all, but I did pull 12. 4 of them are full, I mean heavy, and all the rest are just partials. So that's what I did today. I couldn't make up my mind. The sun was in and out, and I used the fume boards, so need that sun to really drive them out.
I'm telling you, boys, I'm so sick of honey and honeybees. If I didn't like getting stung so well, I'd just quit. I just get the mess and not getting stung up, but I just can't stand it. I just got to do it.
Yeah.
Huh. I got
think?
some more little trinkets too there, Clay.
I got that too. That's cool, ain't it?
I now need to get me a key to put on it.
Man.
I got 2 of
Well,
them.
you're supposed to share us. You guys got some better halves. So, you need to share some of that stuff.
Oh, I did. Amy's got hers on her key. She's got so many keys and key chains, and
Lisa would be tickled to get.
Loves it.
She'd be tickled to get that because I showed her the shirt and the hat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I didn't show her that, and I give it to her. She'll have it on her keychain for it's over with.
Well,
Oh yeah.
She likes Mr. JW.
I tell you what,
Yeah, Amy does too.
on those those leather goods and with that printing, there's a young couple. He works as an auto mechanic, and they just had a baby. I got a bunch of stuff off of him, kind of to help him out. They just had a baby, and the baby didn't have a complete skull. Of course, it didn't live but 2 or 3 days, but they was really tore up about it. Was their first child, and I did all those to kind of. He's making those hats and stuff. He got a pretty good medical bill, and he didn't have the best insurance in the world. He works as an auto mechanic for the Chrysler or Chevy dealership here locally, and good
Did
young
you see?
couple. Had a tough time, so I bought a bunch of hats and stuff off of him to help him out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to spread them out, spread the wealth, you know. Oh,
What's up, cuz?
Hello.
Philip. I got some questions for Philip.
Okay.
Well, I'll ask you later, not just yet. We'll let
No,
JW finish.
go ahead, JD. Sorry.
I'll
I didn't mean to
finish.
interrupt.
Well, you certainly should.
In the 21st Bees, Michael says you're number 3 Cajun now. He said he spent the day with Mr. Ed and Mike Berry. You dropped a number 3 on his list. Joey.
Oh,
Yeah. I think that's what I read anyway.
well, let
Hopefully
me
I
ask.
didn't misquote that.
I'm going to
But
ask him if Mr. Ed bought anything from him. Man, that would put me asleep in a heartbeat.
The Thunder?
That thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
And rain.
I'm just hoping my temporary patch holds up.
Yeah, it looked like they had fun. Dirt Rooster texted me today. He said, "Man, I spent $50 to get in this place, and you ain't here."
No, you didn't go. Okay. I saw the post.
Yeah.
Mr. Ed and yeah, Mike. Mike was speaking, wasn't he?
Yeah. I know what Mr. Ed did. Now, I don't know about Mike. He may have bought something from you.
What I wanted to ask you, Philip, was about your gift boxes.
Uh-huh.
And what do you put? I don't remember what I remember. I won one from you. What do you put in it? But more important than that, where do you get the little, I don't know, the thing that seals the plastic and the plastic that you shrink wrap? I bought a bunch of these boxes from Bill.
Uh-huh.
And I was gonna try that this year, especially in my booth. I think they'd sell well. Wow.
Is that the ones that are made for Bill? You made some for him.
What was that?
I said, is it some of them that I made for Bill? I made some gift
No,
boxes.
I don't think these. I think these came from Amazon.
No.
Here they.
Let me see what you got.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. No, mine don't have.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
It's nice. Yeah. I'll send. Do I have your phone number? I'll send you the links and all that stuff where I ordered it all for Amazon. Yeah, I'll send you the links for that stuff.
Say you got my number.
Now I bought some of the shrink wrap stuff that I bought the first time. It's real high quality, but it was kind of expensive, so I took a flyer on some cheaper stuff off of Amazon, and it works good too. So I'll send you both links of that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let me see.
I put honey and the candle and lip balm in most of the gift boxes, and then sometimes, and I'll do like samplers with like 3 different kinds of honey in them. Let's see. I've got one.
What? Yeah.
What do you get for those, Phil?
There it is.
25
There's
cents
my
or
number,
$1?
guys. In the studio chat. Do you see it? Oh yeah. You got okay.
These are like little
Different.
$2
Yeah.
honey.
And it looks purple. Okay. Somebody got into that one.
Somebody's eating most of these.
Yeah.
I also put these bottles when you buy them usually come with those little honey sticks. I'll put those in there.
Yeah.
I don't put that little gold bee or anything. And I also put sometimes I'll put a business card in there.
Right.
And then I this is what I call my honey propaganda sheet. It's got little bee facts and stuff. Got my address. It talks about our method of, how we do honey and we don't mix it together.
Right.
Single source and all
Separate
that
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So-
Brian said Philip had his heat gun license revoked. Now, Mike had a
that's
question
good.
for you, Philip.
Only
Can you see
Brian.
that?
What's it say?
Philip,
Philip.
are you about to start working on that frame I saw you extracting weeks ago?
You know what? He's about right. I pulled the last of my honey, and that's what I'm doing. I got the old Man Lake hand crank right here. Yeah, I got like about 3.5 boxes of honey I'm working on. It's not. I'll tell you what I got is I got a bunch of hive beetles.
Uh-oh.
These look pretty good, but there's only about a box like this. The rest of them are pretty much just open.
Huh.
All right, yeah, here, let me see if I can show you my. I have to move the camera down there because most people use those little metal screens to catch wax. I use the metal screens to catch hive.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He
Ooh,
bumped
look
the
at
button.
that. Woo. This is the most rain and thunder we've had this year.
You lucky
Pretty
dog.
wild. Pretty wild.
I done lost
need
track of everybody coming in. Yeah. I think he ejected himself, Keith.
The lightning took him out. Yeah, that's no doubt. We haven't gotten this. See, like when the tree blew over on the house, all that was wind and a little bit of rain. Just a straight line winds did that. So sounds like it stopped raining now already. So that's usually how it is.
Clay, I thought I had your number.
Well, do you see it up here? Do you
Yeah.
see where I sent it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and put it in here.
I mean, heck, I could have done it over the other too. I don't care that people have my number.
Yeah.
People call me and I may see it 4 hours later because I've left my phone in the house while I'm working bees or mowing the grass or whatever.
I get the same thing, Clay. I never carry a phone with me when
Well,
I'm trying to.
this time of year, it's just so stinking hot, man.
Yeah. When you get honey all over them and get them.
He's back.
He's back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've tried to grab the phone and I pushed the button, I guess. All right. There you go. There's my screen there. And I just got started. There's one that's about to meet its maker. There's one crawling on.
What do they taste like, Philip?
They taste like stink bugs.
No, they don't. I've eaten both of them. Actually, them wax moth larvae and the hive beetle larvae both. I've eaten a lot worse, you know.
Oh, I'm just getting started. I've only done 9 frames.
So.
All right, that's enough. Enough the hive beetles. I killed one. I'll probably get Joey cut off again for killing a hive beetle live on this live.
They just don't want you dancing to it. That's all.
Get some music.
Yeah. I wish I could use that same music and put it on Facebook, but they won't let me. I'd have to find different music and do it on Facebook. Y'all, I keep getting lost in this chat. If you say something that I need to know, say it again.
Beat yourself.
It's hard to keep up with. I need to come up with a better way than this foam.
Candied hive beetles.
Well, they're candy. They got a coating of honey on them. They ought to be pretty good.
There you go. I just pulled this one out. Let's see if we can see.
They probably taste like dirt.
Y'all see me running around?
I see him running up the.
Yeah.
It's like 3 or 4. There's one right here on the back side.
Yeah.
It's all over this stuff.
Yeah, I hate those things. Leaving sitting too long, and they'll mess up a good thing.
Yeah, I pulled this off about 3 hours ago. So I'm not gonna let it sit at all.
I heard him say something, but I couldn't make it out.
He's.
I'm too far away up here. I said I pulled that honey off like 4 o'clock today, so it hadn't been off long.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got 9 sitting out here in all this rain. When we're done, I got to go put them inside. The bees had found it and trying to get into it all this afternoon. My neighbor came over and introduced me to a fella that's been buying my honey, and he likes that lanternfly honey. He really likes it. And I was like, well, good. I got plenty of it. I'll keep selling it to you. Yep. There you go. Right there. I sold him some of that basswood today. So we talk bees. He brought him over just to show him the bees, you know. So and we got to talking about the house and everything else. So
You know, you talk about different flavored honeys. This is probably the first year in several. Must put it that way. I'm not gonna say, but it's been several that I've did my own uncapping, which I did this year. My two helpers, I usually have myself and they didn't show up this year, so I had to do it all by myself. So.
I wish they all looked like that one.
Yeah, it was pretty thick.
Yeah.
If they all looked like that, I'd be in business. But there's not very many like that.
You got to take what you can get, right?
Right.
So I just back to my little statement. I've had honey this year when I like to lick my fingers off. That's the only time I ever touch it, just to get it off my sticky fingers, because I refuse to wear them rubber gloves. And you know, I had some honey that tastes just like some of my blackberry
creamed honey.
Creamed honey, and I had some honey right out of the deal that tastes like kind of like mint or wintergreen cross, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's you know, I've always just mixed my honey. I never tried to separate, and I don't intend to separate any of this. But I never noticed it because it's been so long since I did the uncapping that I'd get some on my fingers and I'd lick them off. I thought, boy, that's an unusual taste. That's an unusual taste. And
yeah, you keep keep licking it off your fingers, you might start liking it.
JW Russell
Probably
wants you
not.
to turn your volume up a little bit.
Well,
I can hear you, but evidently he can't.
I think I get when I get tired, I get my volume's variable from the source where it comes from.
Yeah, I'm probably too loud.
You probably don't want to hear what I got to say anyway, Russell.
Yeah, he does.
I'm usually kind of full of it.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
When you said me, myself, and I
Joey.
was gonna say which one was your hit that you lost? Was it the me or
Myself
myself?
and I didn't show up. Me did all the extracting by me self.
That's it.
And it's been a long time. I've always had maybe a mentee or a helper of some kind that did the uncapping for me, and it's the first time in a long time. Even when I went out and helped Matthew a little bit last year, and I made him do the uncapping. I'd tell him I would I would do the easy stuff. So I always usually run the extractors.
I was about to ask what is the easy stuff.
Yeah, that's true too, Joy. Good question. I don't know.
I pulled in another dead out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It was
Excuse me, Joey.
one that didn't
make a difference on my volume, fellas. I tried to turn it up a little bit. Is it any better?
Well, we'll have to let him tell you because I could hear you already.
Can you hear me Can you hear me now? I'm walking down the road here. I'm trying to get closer to you, Russell. Can you hear me now? Here I come.
Yeah, I pulled in another dead out yesterday, but it was one. It never made honey. It struggled all season, and it finally just gave up the ghost. And I froze it and punched out what was bad and tossed it and saved the rest of it freezer. A couple of days I put it under some crystals.
Joey, I'm gonna start cranking this. If it gets loud, just mute me, okay?
All right. And a hand crank?
Yeah.
Unless you make the noise, we won't even hear it.
Nah.
You need to go. We're gonna watch Philip till he gets tired.
Hey, does that not even have lids for it?
Yeah.
That's just something in the way.
Part of the lid right there.
Yeah. We'll say
he leaves the lid off in case a hive beetle wants to get out.
He's probably slinging them all up on the ceiling. Little dots everywhere.
Yeah, Randy, I'm like you. I was thinking there. You must have a pretty permissive housekeeper there. You know, my wife would have me run cleared into the next county if I went to extracting.
Yeah, enough messes.
Whoops. Hey, Rodney. I don't miss those days. And to pull frames out and turn them around.
I never had to do that other than with deeps. But I don't. I was thinking about it. I never had to crank it. I never have one with a crank.
Well, I've said it several times on here. A friend of mine bought one, a hand crank. It was, you remember, it wasn't Vivar. It's what was it before Vivar? Started with a V, but it's a different name.
I don't know.
I think of it later. But anyway, he'd bought one, and I borrowed it that year. And my wife and grandkids helped me and everything. And my wife told me, if you want me to help you do this, you're going to buy one with a motor on it. And I went and ordered one as fast as I could. I didn't even need it for another whole year. But, or I say a whole year, a whole season. But I didn't want her to change her mind.
You never give her a chance to, did you?
No.
You know, even I had an old Kelly hand crank jobby. I actually made a sprocket for it and put a belt drive on it, but you have to be careful. You got your, I get my what every once in a while I get my finger in the pulley, mash my finger, about cut it off one time.
You got some of these drills now. You could take that handle on, put that drill on there, and turn it
Yeah.
real slow.
If it didn't, if the
And do
drill
pretty
didn't break your wrist.
Yeah.
Them bigger drills, they get pop you good. Gonna get some good long handles on them.
JW, Brian said you're the assistant spoon licker.
I'm the official whatever.
Yeah,
I do it
you're the
all.
spoon licker. I don't think I'd take that from him.
Yeah.
I've
Mark
got,
got it.
I've got
That's
one
it.
of those. I've got one of those union cards. It's a Ripper card. A union Ripper card covers
Yeah.
everything. I can do it all.
Vivo, that was it. Mark Zinner's got it. Vivo, that's what my first one was. And I tell you, with it, I had to make a lot of changes to it. And after about a year or two, Vivo had made, of course, I pulled them all off the internet, ideas other people had, to improve it. And
Yeah.
Vivo changed it and made it a whole lot better extractor, going by what YouTube did.
Yeah.
Ron, you're just trying to hurt my feelings, but you're not going to get the job done. I'm impervious to comments. You can't hurt my feelings.
See Pastor Larry in there. Hey, Pastor Larry.
Larry Jan Leonis, hello. Y'all have a nice evening.
Do what?
These tangentials, I think, get more of the honey out than the radials do.
Say that again, Philip.
But these tangential extractors, at least in my experience, get more of the honey out than the radials.
Yeah, they probably do.
Hold it straight out instead of having to sling it all the way across the
You're
comb.
not cranking fast enough.
The combs seem to be a lot drier when they come out of there.
You take and put mine like that on 8, the deep frames, and put them in there like that. It'll blow the foundation right out.
Yeah, mine blew out a little bit when I hand crank them. I got all this.
Yeah.
I got all this horsepower.
I see it.
I can't get over that.
What can't you get over?
him extracted there on the
Oh, in the Yeah. You know what? I'm glad you said that.
Funny.
I'm glad you
I've
said
been there, done that, but I had my own little table setting up in the middle of the kitchen doing it actually.
Mm-hmm.
I took a picture to show Amy.
I tried that. My wife run me clear out of the county.
So, hold on. I got something to add to that. Let me get over there.
Hey, Joey,
Yeah.
I was watching your video today, and it's got to be hard. You were trying not to block the camera, right? So you were trying to cut that from the side. You still did pretty good, but I'm like, man, I don't think I could do it from the side like that. I get in front of it.
It would be easier to do it, turn facing it.
Yeah.
But
what can you do?
Yeah, I was doing it for the camera, so.
Yeah, but you did good. I think you did. I love that knife too. Love it.
I'm gonna do a giveaway one day with that knife. I'm gonna do a giveaway.
Yeah, that
probably wait till a little bit closer to next season.
Yeah, but it's a good one for what it is. I like the flex because some of those, that aren't as thick, it'll still get in there and cut it. So
my wife went down to visit with my daughter at college for the weekend. So my goal is to get this done, cleaned up before she gets back.
Oh, okay.
That's where we are with that.
There you go. Okay.
Now the truth's coming out.
Yeah.
So unless I show her this video, she'll never know.
That's right.
Well, I took a picture of it too. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
While Philip's kind of in the middle of something, I'm going to show y'all this. Hang on. Last year, Hilco brought a bunch of these to the Louisiana Convention, and they sold out within like 2 or 3 hours. The ones with the black handle. And Jennifer got to digging around. She was digging around for something else and found them. She found some white handle ones, if I remember right, and sold sold them all, but she sold most of them. Same knife, it just had a different handle on it.
Yeah, when Mike Berry talked about it on the video, and I had to order something anyway, and I ordered one of those too. So I was happy to get it. I didn't like what I had.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it. I don't even know where that knife is. I think it's in one of those tanks over there. But I thought I was ordering it, and evidently I clicked on the wrong one and ordered a different style. And when it got here, she said that her and another girl at work was wondering why I ordered that knife. But when it got here, I said, dang, I ordered the wrong one. So I turned around and ordered the other one.
Yeah, well, I like mine. I like that, and I like my springs. So I was never ever able to turn mine full blast before, but I didn't have it, bolted down or anything either. But
yeah, Joe, it would probably work good, but you can just about do that with any nice little knife. My wife's got a little bread knife we use for cutting our combed honey up, but that one would work just as good. What little bit of combed honey I do.
Yeah. Crazy thing is I
go. Hold on, Clay. Philip.
Yeah.
Philip. Todd said you need to buy some spring feet for that thing. Oh. Hey.
Yeah, the reason I'm using, I hadn't used this in a couple of years, but I got these tiny little pulls, and it cleans up a lot easier than my other one. My other one, I bolt it down to a a wood pallet, and spread paper out everywhere. I just threw a bathrobe underneath this thing.
Yeah. Brian says that his favorite thing so far he's bought from John is the speed fill. I kind of wish I had one.
I hadn't bought that thing yet, but I only usually do maybe 24 1-pound bottles at a time and 12 or 24 quarts at a time,
Oh, sure.
and that's it. Somebody had a question here.
Yeah. Charlie.
What's that?
Has anyone ever seen what's that, Lega, Italy
I don't know.
electric honey spinner that sits inside the uncapping tank? It's bought it off Facebook Market. Holds 15 medium frame. Never have. You need to do a video and bring it on here and let's see it.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Me neither. Anybody else seen one?
No, never heard of them.
Jacob said, just go ahead and bolt it to the floor there. It'll be all right. Your spinner.
Better yet, just take some barn nails and nail it down.
Yeah, that'll work.
I'd like to send him a good fresh batch of privet one day and let him try to spin that stuff out.
Yeah.
You need a grandyoungin sitting there turning that thing for a while.
Just stand on your V frame there, Philip. And don't fall off when you get to cranking. I'll keep her from going so much and jumping on you. Just stand on her.
You do have it bolted to a piece of plywood, right?
Mm. No, it's
He's got
one that looks
a
like
triangle down there.
Oh, he does have a triangle, doesn't he?
Mm.
Yeah, it's 2x4s down there mounted to the bottom of it.
Hey, Todd.
Maybe you got it upside down. Try turning it over. See if it works better the other way. Don't shake so bad.
Todd, you need to come in and tell us what you're cooking.
Oh, man.
Hey, Grayson. I have missed a lot of people coming in here. I ain't know her, y'all.
It's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, I know. I get to watching Philip. I don't see nothing going on over there in the chat.
Yeah.
Saw Philip's fault.
Hey, Miss Amber, is your flow over out there in Okieville? The bees still making honey, or are you done? Everything dried up.
Think she was feeding them last time I watched them. Can't remember. Chicken thighs, broccoli, and salad with stuff in it.
Well, the storm's over and didn't lose our power, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
And Amy didn't come running down the stairs telling me that the bedroom's flooding, so that's the other plus.
Tell her to get a bigger bucket. It's not funny. I've been there and had that.
Hey, it's funny. It's okay now.
He don't have a strainer in there. He's using that old metal thing. If you put that paint sack in there, you can pull all them hive beetles back out. You don't have a bucket alarm in it. I don't know what's going on with Philip.
I was supposed to send an email to John to get me a bucket alarm, but I just never have gotten around to doing it.
He might.
I still do it that way.
I'll probably still wait. I'll probably wait till now. Wait this long.
Joey, I think you might be a little bit on the tight side. What do you reckon? Huh?
Yeah, it kind of squeaks when he moves around.
I tell you what, in the bee business, that's a good thing.
Use what you got. That's
They will break you in a heartbeat.
beekeeper's motto. Use what you have.
The reason
All that bling bling.
the reason I don't have one from John is because I was trying to get one that had the length of it, because I use this thing to put in my
Well,
just a little bit.
he's got one.
And he was out of that. He was out of the ones that had like a 6-inch leg on them when I was there.
All right.
And he told me to send him an email, and he'd send me one. I just never have done it.
Yeah. This one here works good if you don't have any at all. This one works good. That way you got 2 depths to work with.
Okay.
I can't see it. There we go. All right, what we got going on over here in the chat?
Like he's getting.
Oh,
Now he needs
Michael from 21st B says, I don't know why I'm sitting here watching Philip spin out honey for 55 minutes. I was like, I know why, because it's relaxing watching somebody else work.
Yeah. That means you stuck in Louisiana with nothing else to do. Sit under an air conditioner.
Yeah. He could go looking for some gators tonight.
Yeah, he probably could.
Go frog gigging.
Ask Michael if he knows why Louisiana doesn't slide off into the Gulf. I'm sure somebody's already told him that down there already. Because Arkansas sucks.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Paul.
Uh-oh. I see my dog down there. Don't call the health department on me.
I did not, Paul. I didn't go this year.
Oh,
Maybe next year. So I take it you didn't go either. No, okay. North Carolina. Michael said he disagrees with you, Philip. All right, Amber.
We gotten too quiet.
Yeah.
We need to talk about something. Sitting there watching that yellow thing spinning around. Gonna put me to sleep.
Clay, I started the title of that video I did this morning, The Forgotten Hive, and I totally turned it in another direction. But I videoed pulling that thing off and told about what has happened with that. Who we got there? It didn't come up. Hang on a minute.
Hello, I'm Charlie.
Let me get Philip minimized a little bit what we can see.
Okay.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I met you once at the Washington Parish Bee Club. I'm here in
Okay.
South Louisiana.
There
But
you go.
I just got this really cool honey extractor I wanted to show y'all because I've never seen it before. But I'm trying to figure out my camera.
You have to hit the little settings button at the bottom and then a big camera.
Okay. Settings, camera. I'm trying to flip it. So, well,
Your camera, you should see back rear. There you go. There you go.
this is the extractor. I don't know if y'all can tell, but
Yeah, I can
it's
see it
got
now.
it's got the 5 deeps, or I can put 15 mediums. But it's inside this decapping tank.
I have never seen that kind of
No.
setup before.
That's
No,
cool.
me either.
I've seen one like that, but I don't know if that was the one or not. A few years back they had one. I forget who sold one.
Let me
Combo
see
like
if I can.
pretty
I
cool
would
though.
like, I'd like to
This
see
is.
that thing working.
I can turn it on. I'll
I
turn it on.
mean, actually extracting and see how it works. Yeah.
I mean,
Look
it
at
is so smooth. But yeah, it has these. It came with these like metal rollers, and you're supposed to like roll and press the wax cappings down, and it falls into the tank. Everything
cool.
drains into one tank. But I was curious if anybody had. When we bought it, the lady was kind of a new beekeeper like me, and she kind of inherited it from someone that died, and she thinks that it was a custom made
Yeah.
piece.
It's cool. Really
I'm so
cool. I
excited
like
to
those
use it.
rollers. Those rollers are pretty cool. How do the mediums go in? Your medium frames. How does that work?
I'll show you. I'm gonna turn this off and set it up, and then I'll come back.
Okay.
That was cool.
I have never seen anything.
I would like something to press the honey out of the cappings. That'd be cool. What's up, Todd?
Yeah.
Not much.
What's going on?
Hey,
Just sitting here digesting dinner. That's about it.
How hot today?
Well, right now it's 98 is what it
Goodness.
says on my computer. I don't even know what my bees look like. I didn't go out today.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Matter
either.
of fact, I did so little, I'm tired.
Yeah, and it'll do it to you sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, make me
It's-
laugh.
I mean, it's not hot, but it's hot enough for me not to do anything. Well, there's not much going on anyway. So that's
Did you see the other night? Did you see Brian's rogue comment in Keith's chat?
I don't know. Remind me.
I don't know. I do not know the exact words, but I've laughed so hard for so long. Something that we're talking about being introverted and not, and we got to talk about how much we love to talk about bees. Anybody, and he just posts in the chat. He says pretty much. He goes, "Yeah, I walk up to random people and ask them either how do they mark their virgins or do you mark the virgins?
Do they mark their virgins?
Do they mark their virgins?" I started laughing so hard.
When he said that, I almost dropped everything I had in my hands.
Yeah, you were walking.
And
Didn't?
I said, I got to have that T-shirt.
Yeah, I was
I
going to
felt
say,
so
didn't someone
bad.
say? I thought someone said something about a T-shirt.
Yeah,
would've
that
been
came
cool.
later. Yeah, that came later. But I felt so bad because Glade was talking about, it even going to church for him drains him, being around so many people. And I'm over here, I'm laughing so hard. It just hit me so funny. I'm crying. I mean, I had tears running down my face. I'm
That's
like, leave it to Brian.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's character.
yes, he is. Okay, there's Charlie.
She back.
Okay, so I don't have 15 frames
That's
inside,
okay.
but it has 5 different sections, and this is each section you put the 3 like this.
Yeah,
I'm so
That's
horrible
cool.
with this camera, but
that's all right.
yeah, I skipped this section, and then those 2 would each they would all get 3. So yeah, we're really excited about it. I like unique things, so trying to
Well,
hold
that
my
is
horse.
unique
It is. It's cool.
in this area anyway.
Yeah, we looked up that Liga Italy brand, and it's supposed to be one of the best in the world. I mean, that's what the internet says. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and show you guys and see if y'all had any feedback.
Where I got a question.
Okay.
Where do you set your frame when you're doing your uncapping? You're uncapping your,
So they have this really cool block of wood that came with it. I'll show you that and I'll come right back.
I mean to work you, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
It actually looks practical. You know, it's pretty
Yes,
unusual.
very.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to drip anything across the floor. You're
What-
right there.
What are those things in the right? What are those things on that side? Are there wire tubes?
So you're supposed to roll these. Okay, she explained that you put the frames here to uncap it, like this is the
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah.
And then as the wax drops down into this tank, you use these to roll it and press it down. Can y'all
Oh.
see that?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I've never used this before, but my plan is to elevate it because I like to put my honey in 5-gallon buckets, and the drain is probably 8 inches off the ground.
Oh.
So I want to build a platform with to elevate my legs and to get the whole unit up higher
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
to be able to use my buckets because I don't have a honey pump and I don't really intend to get that technical.
Charlie, does the honey go from the extractor side to the left and then drain out, or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So the uncapping tank has those holes. It drips down into this.
Yeah, it's got screen on the bottom or
Is it
perforated.
slanted, or is the extractor side just a little bit higher? I mean, how does the honey get over there?
I don't know if there's, I'm looking at the metal and it looks like it's slightly sloped so that everything drains down. And then the plug, can you see the plug?
Oh, it's
Yep.
on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, it's pointed down.
Yeah. So I have to get this whole unit elevated, like I said, because I'm going to be using buckets.
Yeah, you can just get you some longer legs made where the bucket will go under there. You'd be good. Go.
Well, I wonder if John's watching. He's probably got some ideas in his head.
Well, Jeremy was on here earlier. I hope he sees it.
Who?
Jeremy, not
Oh.
Jeremy. Joey Green was on here.
Oh,
Oh,
was he?
Joey, you still here?
I saw him in Nobby, but I haven't seen him since.
So there's no motor or anything that moves the rollers back and forth, or a crank. It's just you do it with your hand.
I haven't found anything like that, but there's these little fittings. I don't really know.
I'm wondering if that comb. Well, no, because they would fill up too fast, and it would move the rollers. I thought
I
maybe
can't
the,
find, like on the
Oh.
internet, I can't find anything about it. No information.
Hmm.
Because I would like to know, do I have it set up right? I'm seeing little hinges or different things, and it's like, oh, what does that hold? You know, how you have questions when you've never seen anything like this before. So I don't know if it originally had a motor for this or not, but I don't even know
So,
actually how
where
to
did
use this
where did you
piece.
find this thing? On Marketplace?
Um, up by New Roads by the False River.
Huh.
So I don't know if you know any beekeepers that's passed away that were doing it for a long, long time. This was, I think he died 2 or 3 years ago,
Yeah.
right there by New Roads. And this lady went in and was like, well, who's going to take care of all these bees? And they wound up giving her the hives. And then she went in and bought some of the buildings and some of the property,
Yeah.
but they didn't want this tank. They used it one time. They said it worked great. She developed an allergy to bees and she can't really do beekeeping anymore. So they're kind of getting rid of everything.
So your board there, does it not have a screw that comes up through that you set your frame on, or is that slot supposed to be
Um,
where you put your
so
frame?
I have no idea because this is such a
Slender.
yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's just
It's too small.
I have no idea.
Oh, that holds the ear of the frame, I bet.
Oh, the ear?
You
I
think
bet
so?
the ear fits
Looks
in there.
small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like if you were to stand them up.
Yeah, like that. And then you pick it up and turn it around. Yeah.
Well,
Right
mine,
there.
Does it go in there?
Oh, it
No.
doesn't go in there.
it's too
Hmm.
fat.
It's too
No.
far over too. You'll be doing like Joey did in his video this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to play around with it.
Well, I'd put a screw through the middle of that
Yeah, that's all you
up
need.
so you can, prop it up on there
And
and
spin
you'll
it.
be able to
Okay.
work it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
Ooh.
researching. All right.
I'd
Well, I
say,
have to
wow.
sign off. Nice
Well-
seeing you guys.
Well, thanks for
All right.
showing us that.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
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 Okay.
That's pretty cool.
That was cool.
Dang.
It
Joey,
went
you-
right.
So Joey, while she was
We
showing
need
that,
to talk to John Hill.
that went
Yeah.
from the beauty to the
'Cause that's-
beast. That's terrible, Joey. That went from the beauty to the beast. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know why it went back to Philip.
I don't know.
hey, Joey, when she was showing that, I was going to show you something else. Much less interesting, but I shook out one of those frames that had a lot of hive beetles on it,
Yeah.
and went to squishing. Let's see if we can see here.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That was one frame.
Yeah, you
Sarah
got
kept
them
them
like that.
alive
She'd be
and-
real happy with you when she comes in. Them
Yeah. How
little
many
black
made it to the
monsters
floor?
crawling all over, and then
Hey, you should have kept them alive, put them in a jar, and mailed them to Brian.
That's right.
JW sprinkles those on his salads for pepper.
There you go. Or put them on his cornflakes.
I see
When they
Charlotte
go
didn't
from,
totally
they
leave.
go
I
out
get
of the larva stage, I'm done eating them. I'll eat them when they're larvas. I like them little white bugs. They tickle your throat. They tickle
Hey,
your.
Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy. Oh, Brian said that
I'm going
extractor was
to-
way better than Phillips.
Mhm.
Charlie big time me there.
That's
Just
a
came
good-
on and it's making me feel bad already.
That impressed me right there. If you could figure
That's
out those
really-
rollers,
Betterby has a very similar one for.
I've never seen that before.
No. I mean, that's just so convenient. You don't have to drip stuff,
Yeah.
taking it over to your extractor or anything.
Yeah, but if that thing gets out of balance, man, that thing's gonna go wacko unless you got some springs.
You need to
Buy
put
some
springs
springs
on
for
it.
it.
Well, I don't think that'd help because it's so long.
No, I know. I just
It's
thought
not
it's
round.
being funny. I still think it's pretty cool.
It is.
I bet it's pretty stable just because it's got such a
Yeah.
wide base on it.
It's wider.
Yeah. I think I'd
And it would hold
try to
12.
do some research.
Is that what it was? It held 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 or how many deeps? 4?
Betterbee has. I'm gonna look on Betterbee's website.
Oh, it's 15. Okay.
Oh, is it 15? Okay.
I moved you out of the room. If you need to come back, just let me know because you're still kind of logged into the bottom down there. Charlie.
Jimmy said he lived in New Roads, Louisiana. Went to high school there.
What did Kevin say? That was a licensed product?
That's what they said there on the, whoever made that comment said it was a license. Had one similar for $27.59. It sounds
Yeah,
like.
Kevin said that. Yeah. Betterby said has one similar.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
Have a good night, Charlie.
That was cool. I'm glad she showed us that.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
I mean, like we need something else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Liga Italy is what site. Kathy's saying something there.
Wait a minute.
What she had, okay.
I think Joey, you were asking her where she got it. I think, didn't she say off of Facebook Marketplace?
I think it was Marketplace somewhere around New Roads.
I don't see it on this website.
Oh, well. I just wonder if they even make it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Get a bunch of pictures and show John. Pretty cool, though.
Google 3-in-1 extractor and capper. Okay.
It doesn't have
There it is.
Is what Rodney says. It has a catch tray.
Okay, it's
Who said what? I was busy doing something else.
yeah, license. It's very, very similar, although it looks a little smaller.
George of Iowa, Layton's Beekeeping, said he sees it, but it doesn't have the combo tank, the square combo tank at the, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Lega in Italy.
Lega, yeah.
Lega.
Here comes Norman.
40.
Hey, gentlemen.
We'll say half of you is missing.
There we
There
go.
you go.
There's a little more of me.
There you go. How you doing tonight?
Good. Yeah, it's nice and warm. We actually had a we call it a clearing west. We had a big wind come through, and we're right kind of a small mountain range away from the ocean, and all up and down the west coast. I guess it's all marine layer right now, so the wind's just pumping, and I'm on the warm side, so it's nice over here. But man, yeah, like things are moving, and we got lots of. I don't have any fires on our island. Like, we got 18 fires on the island, but they're all up north, and the rest of the province is on fire. So that's not so good. But it does it every year, so I don't know what we're expecting. And as far as the bees are concerned, it's like I've run out of nectar all of a sudden. So everything just kind of shut off. But hopefully we'll get some rain tomorrow. We'll get a little bit of rain, and maybe we'll get some blooms somewhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Today I pulled 12 supers, and it was probably about 1 o'clock. Bees were fine. They weren't messing with anything. I had honey everywhere. They were chill. This afternoon, they found my trailer with 9 of my supers over there. They were attacking that thing like crazy, trying to get into it. So I don't know. I don't know what we have going on right now, but like when we're done here, I got to go out there and move them inside because I don't want them to find it in the morning. Get all their honey back.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the type of bees I got or whatnot, but I can be out there and just open up the hives, and they're all they're the nicest bees, right? They're not stingy, they're not attacky, and there'll be some other bees that come over and check them out a little bit, but they don't get real robby or anything. That being said, I put out 5 gallons of sugar water on the other side of the property today, and oh Jesus,
Really
they were on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That
like
lets you
2
know right
inches
there.
thick of bees.
That lets you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was watching that. I didn't catch her name, but that nice lady with her Italian extractor thing. It's like that.
It's pretty cool.
That's a neat little project that somebody did.
It's something cool. I mean, I like it.
The one thing I noticed that, I wasn't too happy about for it seemed that the spokes, how if you look at most of ours, it's it's set up so you put 4 things in or 2 things in. Like you could put in 2 frames in Phillips extractor there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he's spinning if you wanted to. But hers, it seemed like it was a minimum of 5. That or you had to do some real reckoning to figure out where things went. Because it was it was 5 compartments and not 4. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It had 5 petals, essentially.
I didn't look at it that hard.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, to have something like that and just nice and, kind of, takes up 1 bit of space, and it's not going to leak anywhere, and you just kind of push it off into the corner when you're done. That wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah. It just looks convenient.
Yeah.
I don't see it on their website.
Well,
might be
so they have,
something
who are you? What website are you looking at? Who?
Lega.
Okay. So maybe it's
Yeah.
something they made a long time ago. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be.
But it kind of looked. That's kind of funny there, like a Flintstones cartoon.
Go, go, go.
Yabba dabba doo.
There you go. You gotta love planetary gears. Well, that's not planetary, but
Yeah.
you gotta love gears. That's amazing.
You know, I messaged Brian Coper last night because I wanted to pick his brain about how much it would be to start a prototype of those queen cages that Richard Knoll uses for brood breaks. And a couple years ago, I found the website. Those things only cost like, well, from what I could gather, as far as without the VAT or VAT, it's $388 US. It's like 3 something euros. But I think the price went a little higher because of tariffs. So I don't, and that it doesn't even talk about shipping. But I did contact that guy one time over email, and I had to get up to a kind of a decent sized quantity to make it worth shipping. Otherwise, it was crazy, you know, $5-6 each for a piece of plastic. But Brian said that he's slowing down on the 3D printing, so I need to see if I can find somebody to make it work for me.
On that topic, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go grab one. I have the coolest little gadget, little queen cage from China, and you guys might have seen them before, but I started using them. Oh, they're amazing. I'll be right back.
You know, with all the readings and stuff I've done in the past about trophy, one of the best non-treatment, so to speak, ways of controlling them is a brood break. I think really it's going to narrow down to Formic Pro and a brood break. And these would be ideal for a brood break. So I know you guys have seen it. You know what I'm talking about, Clay?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are pretty cool. And you cut out the foundation in the frame, and then they hang over the top bars, and then they click in on the back side of that cage. And then when you don't want to use them, you leave them in there year round. And when you don't use them, you put a little block of wood in there and shut the door, and they can't go in there and make burr comb or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm kicking it around.
So yeah, you need to find somebody with a 3D printer.
Yeah, I bet you anything it's expensive.
Getting into that.
I was gonna say Tom's got one now.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, Maccabees. Yep, he's got one. He's been making his little
That might have been
entrance thingies. Yeah,
that's right.
That's
I need to
might
chit chat with him at Nobby. But then Brian came up with an idea about I'm sure I'd have to do it through him, but actually contacting Lawrence for me. I have Lawrence's card because I did that little smoker video with him at Nobby. So I can email him. I don't know if he's coming out this year, but if he is, hey, can you shove about 50 of them in your suitcase? See what he says. I don't know.
So I got this cool little gadget. I bought it off from China, and it's a queen cage.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Have you seen this? So
It
it's
reminds me of toothpicks on the side almost.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
And you can close it, and the queen can't get out, but workers can come and go as they want.
Yep.
And it's so clever.
Is it plastic or wood? I mean, I know
this is bamboo.
Okay.
And these are 2 little bits of plastic.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. And I bought I think 30 of them for like $10 from China.
If you got that thing pressed between two frames, can they still get in the edge? The bees can to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They can get it. Like you see the side on there, so they could still get through there if you wanted it to. But I had a bunch of virgins in this, and one of them got out, but the other 11 couldn't get out. So the spacing works pretty darn good. And then on top of that, it's like
for me.
I'm sorry. Okay. So anyways, I put them, I could easily bank my virgins and put a little shim on top and then put 11 of these things on the top, on top of that shim, and then the bees will come up and take care of them. And then when it comes to okay, I can take this away. And when I want to get rid of the worker bees, I could wrap this up in a cloth or something with worker bees in it. I could have 10 of them in there. I could just go, just blow on them like that. All the worker bees are gone. And now I just got the queen. So now I can introduce her and I don't have to worry about, having, bringing worker bees from another hive that they might get upset with. Yeah. I don't know. I find these things incredibly clever.
I've never seen those.
Those ones, I like the ones that Richard has because those can stay in a frame year round. They clip right in over the top bars, and they're simple. They're very simple. The only problem with them though is the door. If you get one of the catchers, the queen catchers, it has a tube for the queens to walk into the cage. But if you have to do it by hand, it's a little more difficult.
But anyways, I've had these things in a box, and I only started using them about 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, why aren't I using these things yet? And I pulled them out, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many uses for them. So I don't know. I'm really enthusiastic about these right now.
Joey, did you see Brad's comment?
You talking about Cajun Homestead?
Yes, sir. I see you posted it up now.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if y'all had seen that or not.
I just happened to see it.
And that's
I saw that.
That's
Epivar.
Yeah. That sucks.
Cajun, did you go to the Louisiana Convention?
That must have been a bad batch. Maybe it was Epivar is supposed to be OA, right?
I don't know.
It's Amatraz.
Oh, it's amateur. Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of the spritz, it's a gel that's you squirt on top bars.
But it's like an oxalic acid thing, or it's something else?
No, it's not it's Amatraz, not oxalic acid.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I thought Epivar was thymol.
No, that's Apigard or Apigard.
They name them all so close together. If you don't really know it, you get them confused.
Is that 2.0? Is that the gel you squirt out of a syringe on top of the top bars, or is it something different?
Hey, John.
Anybody know?
I don't know. All I use is oxalic acid vapor.
Me too.
That's it. And I haven't done that yet. I gotta get busy. I started putting a few entrance reducers back in today, and they lit me up, man. I've never had them come out at me like that before.
Now, Jacob, there's another product that company made. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's Amatraz. It's an Amatraz gel.
What's a gel?
It's just like Apiguard, but Apiguard you put on a card or you can put it on top bars. But
Yeah. Brad says it's
Yeah,
just
plastic.
regular strips.
yeah, that's what Brad was saying.
Yeah, that's those hanging ones, right? That
Amaflex. Yeah, Amaflex is the gel that they make. That's more of the commercial guys.
they like to confuse us with all the close names.
Yeah, guys, there's other letters.
When you get down in Hickville, like where I'm at, it all sounds the same.
Yeah. Right. I don't know why they do that. But
Go, Philip, go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
He's gonna be tired when he gets through with all these. Is that the only extractor you got, Philip?
I've got 3 extractors.
Oh,
Got a,
him, his
I got
wife, and Noah.
I got a V-bore with an electric, and I've got a 20 frame. Oh God, what's the name of it? Made in like Poland or somewhere, whatever that is. Better Big Salesman. I forget what the name of it is.
Bison?
Yes, like
happy
I got that one. It's still in the plastic and never used.
2.0 is a quicker release of Amatraz.
These are my last 3 frames. I'm done, man. I've done it all on your show.
Philip, I'm going to assume your wife is visiting her mom or something.
Pretty dang close. Pretty dang close, man.
What you do is go find all her shoes and walk put them all over the room where you've been extracting and get that sticky on bottom of them and then slip them back in her closet. You'll wonder what in the world is going on.
You come to that conclusion faster than we did, Norm. That's why I had to laugh when you said it.
Well, it just gets me thinking. I was cleaning up today, and there was like a sticky mess on a table, and it's like before I was into beekeeping, like there's no way I'm just gonna scoop and lick what it is to see what it is, and now it's like all the sticky messes in my house. Like, oh yeah, that's probably honey. It's like nope.
Yeah.
Wife didn't want about 200 dead hive beetles on the breakfast table.
Yeah, he doesn't know what hive beetles are, I don't believe.
Oh, that's good.
Not Norm.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen one.
That's a good
Never
thing.
seen a hive beetle. Not a
Oh, that's who I need to. That's who I need to mail them to. Norm.
Yep, Norm.
Please don't.
Yeah, mail him a whole jar full. Keep them alive. I don't think they'd get through customs, but you know.
Yeah, our custom isn't as good as your customs.
Hey Norm, here's what they look like. Slightly flattened.
Oh boy. Yeah, you can't miss those. That's crazy.
I'll tell you what.
If they're fit, right?
Should be build up, that's for sure.
So what is it? What is it that they eat? Like, what are they after?
Their larvae will eat the honey and shit in it, and then slime out. They'll start running out. It'll be real nasty, rotten smell.
So
Yeah, it stinks.
So they're after the honey, essentially.
Yeah.
Basically. Pollen too.
The pollen. Yeah. It stinks, man. You get a slime out. It's nasty. Best thing you can do is just scratch the frames and let the bees rob it out somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
And it
It's
takes them
ruined.
longer to drive it out too, because they're kind of selective of what they get out of that.
Yeah.
They don't really like it.
Now we got a lot of problems up here, but those beetles are not one of them.
JW, you've been pretty quiet tonight.
Can't hear you, got a banana mirror.
I think he's asleep.
I'm about to sleep. Yes, you're right there, Joey.
Did you check Matt's pockets before you left your place the other day?
Mm-mm. He left half his belongings here anyway. I got him for a sippy.
Do you see what Brad posted there?
What do you post?
Which
Only
one?
the double deep hives lived.
Yeah, I had that up there a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's
You
kind
know,
of
that I don't know when that study's going to come out. That her name is
That's
Dr.
terrible.
Rangel, I think, from Texas A&M. That Amatraz, it's showing that it's making drone sperm not sterile, but the quantity of the sperm that's able to fertilize eggs is disappearing because of Amatraz. I'm surprised. Well, I know why the study hasn't come out yet. Especially when they had a new product coming, they didn't want to have that study go out. But stories like Brad's, that's no bueno.
But this new stuff that Cayman had that video on, I didn't even watch it, but it was the pump. He was pumping, spraying in the hives with it called Naroa or something like that. Or
I didn't see
you
that
want to see
one.
that?
Yeah, that's terrible right there, man. Especially when you do it the right way and everything. It's a bummer.
Frank, I don't know. Maybe you should try some. Report back.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Clay. I'm just so happy that oxalic acid vaporization works for me.
Yeah,
It's kept me on top of it.
You just have to hit them a whole lot more. It's a lot more work, but
It's a lot more work, but it works.
I don't have to pay all that money out. I paid out the money for my, my vaporizers and the batteries.
Yeah.
And I use the Easy Ox, and it works great for me.
Yeah, me too. And it's
I
like, that new
I still got the old plug-in one, the old
I
electric
have
one.
3 Larabis now.
Mhm.
I don't think by myself that I can run 3. 2 keeps me hopping.
Yeah, 2 will keep you busy. I have to say some nice stuff about those guys too. The InstaVape guy, right?
Yeah.
I bought one like basically 3 seasons ago now, so it's 3 years old. And I don't have that many hives, and like I'm getting bigger and bigger. But the first year I had 3, and the next year, I got up to 15, and then now I'm up. Now I have some hives. I'm probably up to 90 now, but still, like this thing wasn't that used, and it stopped working on me. And in Canada, it's absolutely ridiculous to ship things. So like what they wanted me to do was to ship it to Manitoba, and then they would fix it. But it was way out of warranty, so I was going to have to pay for the shipping. I was going to have to pay for parts. I was going to pay for everything. Anyways, I found out it's out of warranty, so I'm going to take it apart myself. and I diagnosed it, and I found out that basically the heater elements, the wires that went to the heater elements, how they had mounted it to the gunnel or the sidewall, essentially, they didn't leave enough slack on the wire. So it basically tight, like every time it heated up, it pulled on the wire, or well, it slacked on the wire, and then it would get tighter. And then as it cooled off, it would pull on the wire. So eventually the wires kind of frayed and broke on the heater elements. I back and forth with the guy in Manitoba and the InstaVape guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll cover it." So they sent me the I paid for shipping because I bought some other stuff too, but they sent me like new replacement parts, like the new heater elements, and they're not that simple. It's like you have to actually wire them and put coverings on them, and then crimp your attachments on it. Like, so the modified heater elements, they sent me 2 of them for free. So 3 years out of warranty, they sent me all the bits I needed for nothing.
Yeah.
So,
I love
hats
one.
off to InstaVape.
Yep. Yeah. I was gonna, when I bought my second compact, I was gonna sell my original one, but I started using the Easy Ox, and clean it up like you're supposed to and everything. And it started running as fast as my compacts were, almost, not quite. It just
because Easy
it's
Ox
cleaner. What's that?
That's because Easy Ox has a cleaner burn off.
Right. And that's when I realized, I was like, I was just seeing a lot better results, period. How much quicker it works. And I could just see, I could move, I don't know, I could do 5 or 6 colonies and look back at the first one I did, and it's still smoke coming out, still vaporizing. So I was really impressed with them.
What I find with it, like the big gains are like I got a bunch of different batteries. Like I got, the big ass, like, you get the normal, like, I guess they're like the 5 amp hours.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about Milwaukee stuff. And then like I bought a chainsaw. So I got the big, I forget how many amp hours. It's big. It's like 12 or 16. It's
wow,
a big
I never
battery.
seen one that big. Wow.
It's a big, it's a big battery. But the bigger the battery you use, the more voltage it maintains, and it works better.
Yeah.
So like your big gains isn't going to be buying a better unit. Your big gains are going to be.
I'm still old
using better
school.
battery.
I still got a cord on it.
Does it have a thermostat?
Huh?
Does it have a thermostat on it?
Yeah, it kicks on and off.
Yeah, I got that. I got a
Yeah.
turbo
Well, yeah, you can
one.
set it. Yeah, that's all you need. There you go. As long as you know how hot it gets. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
They're great.
It
Go through
it burns off the right.
I don't ever want to drag a cord around again. I did it one time at my mentors. I said, no way. I mean, that cord wore me out.
I don't use it that much, but I can either drag one of my small generators or just hook this up to the truck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, if it works, right?
Yeah.
If it works.
So,
And
CJ,
I
do you have all your
3
beehives?
yards.
You got them all wired up to 240 or just 120?
120.
Just so you got all your hives wired up to 120? Well, that's all right.
Yeah, they all got a receptacle right there by them. That's all they got to do.
Got little plugs in the side.
I'm
You got good little night lights,
What do you think?
little microwaves.
Somebody popped in here. Let's see who
I
that
have
is.
3 8s. I run DeWalt.
Hey,
So-
Charlie.
There's
Hey.
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
So anyway, that was one of my first most expensive purchases.
Yeah.
You should have seen what I made the first time. I had a mite bomb in my first 2 hives, and I made this little out of copper piping and brass and welded it all together. And that thing would hold probably 6 grams of oxalic acid. And you take a torch to it. And that's how I treated my hives my first year. And I still have it. I call it my crack pipe. It looks like a crack pipe. But yeah, that I went to Hive Life that in January that year, and I bought the Larabi's Instabait. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way to go.
that's probably my best purchase right there.
Yeah, I agree. Although if you can run an extension cord, yeah, Joey's got it figured out. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean there's nothing wrong with
wall
that.
pixies are way better than battery pixies, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not short on generators here. I got anything from a small champion you can hold in one hand all the way up to like 15K. Plus, I got, like I said, I got that little inverter to put on there on the truck. But I used to hook it up to my golf cart.
I still use a cord. I got a ProVap. I got a small one of them little Honda generators.
It worked.
Well, what I'm getting at is I already am set up before Larabi came out with a battery operated machine. You know.
yeah. And
So,
you got all yours right there too.
I got everything right at the house. I put the generator on the back of the tailgate of the truck. I just drive the truck along, and I got 100-foot cable, and it works. You know, I might have to pull the truck up 3 times.
I put a 400-watt inverter on my back truck battery, and I leave it running when it's on hooked up.
I started out like that. And I had an electrical guy tell me, he said, yeah, that'll work for a while. But he said, after a while, it'll burn your alternator up. And then he was explaining,
Well,
you
my
know,
truck has 2 alternators.
well, he explained to me the converter will convert, but it only converts whatever the alternator puts out. So, you know, anyway, I will have to say the generator would heat that thing up faster than an alternator.
Yeah.
Now, Todd, I got a friends of mine up here are beekeepers, and they're on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they had this lady, I'll say Missouri, Mississippi, or someplace. And she was going to burn all her frames. Well, she had honey frames that had a little bit of pollen in it. And she put it in a dark container instead of in an all white clear container. And the wax balls got in there.
Yeah.
They were going to get rid of all that. And what I seen of it today, she caught it really early, but she was told by my friend to go ahead and do the washing like I did, like you did and I did. And that cleaned that frames right up.
Yeah.
And everything. So it's even and it even got rid of, like you were saying, the wax moth larvae or all the worms and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it
They
worked out
drown.
well. So it saved her honey frames.
I got 2
You know what
boxes.
cracks me up is some people think, and it's their choice to do so, obviously, but they think when those wax moths attach those cocoons to the wood and start chewing on them, that's it. They got to throw them away or burn them or whatever. And I'm like, hey, ship them to me. I'll pay for the shipping.
Yeah.
Give them to me. You don't have to do that.
They're only they're eating, what is it? The I forget what it is. It's the cellulose out of the wood.
Yeah.
Those bees don't care if that wood has grooves in it.
No.
They'll just propolis it.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is my washing method actually does more than just pollen. I'm finding out that it'll save your frames of, like, if you had Dave was on last night down in Southern Maryland. He got slimed out. I'm wondering if does the beetles tear up the comb? If they don't,
They just
maybe he can wash it and save the wax.
Yeah, you could probably work.
I've actually taken and scratch it real good and put it back in the hive, and they will clean it up in the hive. Clean it. I mean, they'll get rid of all of that mess, and you've got your wax back. Then, they can repair it the way they need to when it's, honey season again, when your
I,
flow's back on.
You just don't want to overwhelm them and put too many frames in one hive.
Oh no, I mean one frame in one hive, not a
Yep.
bunch.
all
But
I
that's
know,
after I
Charlie,
froze them. I froze them.
I used to do that, but last year, I wish you came out with this last year, Charlie, because I must have scraped down. I'm not kidding you, probably 100 frames.
I guarantee you, I threw away 80, maybe close to 100 last year in the
Yeah.
dumpster. And I had a couple frames out there where I washed them, and on the one side is where they tore them up bad down to the plastic foundation, and there was a spot over here that had maybe I didn't wash them. There was another spot over here that had pollen in it, and I used my hive tool, and it was all I could get done to constantly multiple scrapes in the same place in order to get that off of there. That pollen hardens up like cement.
Yeah.
Something terrible.
I'd bought some frames and foundations a couple years ago. I won't say from where, but guys can probably figure it out. And they were thinner foundations and they happened to warp. I know Brian had this issue, and I called them back, and they immediately sent me out another batch at no cost. And I said, "Well, do you want me to ship the other ones back to you?" And they said, "No, just throw them away." So I thought, well, what the heck? I had a big, huge square piece of tile that if you put two frames side by side, and they were deep, or not frames, but foundation. If you put two deep foundations side by side, that big piece of tile will cover both of them. Well, I made a big old huge pile of those and put some weight on that tile. And they've been sitting under that weight for a year. And I've been checking on them every once in a while. They're flat as can be now. So the only problem with it is I'd also scraped the pollen and the wax off of those in some cases. So, I need to talk to Brad up in Manitoba because he washes his stainless with baking soda, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
And it gets everything off. And I'm thinking, well, what if I soak these foundations in that baking soda? I bet you a lot of that stuff will come unglued.
Well, see, that's where I kind of come up with this thing with the thing, because there was guys I've seen on the internet where they would put their foundation in a tub with either baking soda or some kind of dishwashing liquid and let it sit for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And now, of course, the wax is scraped off, but there's that pollen. It's embedded in all those little things.
Yeah.
And then they make a frame up with some nails on it, put that piece up, put 5 or 6 of them down on the ground on 2x4s, and then take a pressure washer. And it would pressure washer those plastic to where it looked like it was brand new from the factory without wax. And then they would re-wax it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I was going with that. I was like, okay, if they're doing it this, can we do something different? And I said, well, I was going to soak them. And then I said, well, let's put some bleach in there and see if that will keep. I was worried about, I've seen it on some of my frames where the mold will get up about a 1/2 inch tall, little fuzzy looking crap. Figured that bleach would stop that.
Yeah.
And which it did. Or is it also loosened up the pollen too?
Well, I've got probably 200 piece of foundation that are under pressure. Hopefully they'll flatten out they should be flat by now, but I'll try messing with them in the wintertime and see if I can clean them up and then wax them and then use them again.
Yeah, Charlie, you got me thinking there. I got this wonderful ultrasonic parts cleaner that I could probably fit a frame in there real easy. Probably a bunch of them at the same time.
You could try it. I mean, the main thing is to be able to recycle the comb without damaging it.
Mm-hmm.
And
But-
like the girl said today, she was asking me because there was like a live thing going on, and I don't know a lot about TikTok, and the guy's trying to, I don't know how to navigate it. And StreamYard is whole much better. But anyway, I said, well, she took her hose and washed it. And I'm like, well, you got to let it dry. Then she wants to put it back in totes. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think the beetles are going to get in there, but I put my stuff in freezers, and she didn't have a freezer. So,
Boy, JW popped out. He didn't say goodbye, did he?
Yeah, he told me in the private chat that he's had to go.
Well, I had a question for him.
No, too
Boy.
late.
Oh,
Yeah. Now, when I was talking about putting that medium, frame back in the hive, I was talking about small hive beetles that have been slimed. Is what I was talking about, not what Charlie's talking about.
yeah.
Just to
Well,
make
she
that
had wax balls.
right.
Had that little bit of, I call it cobweb on there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, Amber.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah. And,
Ooh,
it,
someone's cooking.
she was going to burn everything, and she didn't.
Yeah,
she didn't know
right.
what she didn't know what she wanted to do. And then, I can't think of what his first name is, Matt or whatever. He said, no. He says, watch my video and do that and see if it doesn't work. And sure enough. So she was all happy. And she's sharing my stuff out to all these TikTokers. But
Right.
I'm still trying to learn that TikTok stuff. And I asked, I was on the phone with him and his wife, and I'm like, do they always have to play all this music and everything with it and everything? And I said, well, they're all little shorts. I said, well, I'm used to a YouTube and I do instructional.
I tried TikTok and I got overwhelmed with it.
Hey, I got my youngest daughter. She's my social media manager.
There you
She's
go.
building my TikTok channel.
I was like, forget it. I'm too old to learn junk like that.
I let
Well,
her
they're
handle it.
using small little 1 minute clips or something.
Yeah,
And I'm like, well, that's not what I do.
Yeah.
Norm's younger.
I see
probably
it
all
happen.
up on
Right?
that
I already
stuff.
see the writing on the wall with this. It's like a month from now, my daughter's going to come to me and say, "Hey, have you seen this beekeeper Sawmill Charlie on TikTok?" He's like, "What is that?" Give him 30 days, he'll figure it out. And then all of a sudden, Charlie's going to be this Instagram or whatever you were talking, TikTok.
Well, with the TikTok, if I could go and get my subscribers up on YouTube, would be nice. Paycheck would be better.
There's a guy on TikTok that makes creamed honey, and no joke, he bottles it. Well, he bottles it out of a bucket, at least on TikTok, but he zooms in to the gate, the honey gate, and he puts the bottle under there, and he opens it up, and he's got this nice, calm voice, and he's talking real. He's got about 1 million followers because they just watch him pour creamed honey. And he does these lives on TikTok, and then he sells the crap out of it too. I mean,
What are you doing?
They don't pay on TikTok.
Doing
either.
cream honey there?
And then instantly Charlie's like, how do I do creamed honey on TikTok?
Nah, not me. I'm not a cream honey. What are you doing? Cutting
comb
honey?
honey, or are you cooking?
Yeah, no, I've got comb honey that I'm working on getting my it's from my top bar hive. I'm working on getting my state fair submission ready. So
Now we were talking about that. I forget who it was about. All right, just what you're doing there. Now is that's if you're going to put it in a jar and put
Chunk honey?
That's a wide chunk honey there.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
I think
Get your money's worth right there.
that's
well,
perfect.
and I think that it was like a pint wide mouth was what the acceptable. And see, and I cut it just a little bit too short.
You need to wipe that. You need to wipe the inside of that where the threads are at, or you'll be in trouble.
Yeah, I will. So I have a couple of jars, but what I'll do is I'll just fill it with just regular honey, but it's just honey with comb, I think. So
Well, they call that chunk honey. Now, if you took that square and you put it in a square box, that'd be comb honey.
Yeah.
yeah, and I got some of that. But they don't really have that as
How
like
much? All right. Now, how much? If that was a really nice white top piece, what are you getting out of that? $20, $25?
around that. Yeah, it depends on how pretty it is.
Well, if it's real pretty and you're selling it retail, my question is it real? Are you really making any more money at $20 to $25? Because of all the processing is what I'm looking at. You got to take the comb out. You got to get it first. You got to get the bees to do it. Then you got to, from what I understand through Brian out in Colorado, you got to put it in a freezer and you got to freeze it so it kills all the bugs. Yeah, I mean, that's what you do.
I don't know. I'm gonna say just for it's more work on the bee side, but for prepping, it's really not. I mean, this is not my usual. I didn't get any comb honey this year. This was in the freezer from the spring. But it's usually I just put it in the freezer and then I come it out and I'll just cut it off of the frame and then just I mean, I don't have like one of those hot knife things yet, but it's not you just cut it into squares and put it in the container. You're not dehydrating it, you're not decapping it, you're not putting it in your spinner, those kind. I mean, for me, my hands-on time for home is not that bad. But I don't do a whole lot of that. So, and then what this is for like the like this is super like straining it for just for the state fair. I don't strain my honey, but they don't like last year they were like, you need to strain it a little more. Like, well, you don't really like honey. So
well, that's why I don't do any competition because they force you to make adulterated honey projects because like you just did, you're sifting out what's naturally in there and they want no specks, pollen or anything like that. That's why they got that scope and all that stuff. And so it's adulterated honey. It's not pure real honey.
well, it's pure, but it's just super, super filtered.
Yeah, I know what I'm getting at is what the processing part of it. But I don't know. It's been several years ago. I put it in my local state the state club, and they couldn't count the points right, and I had to contest and say, hey, I came in third, not last. And after that, I said, this is total BS. I said, I'm done with this crap. I'll just sell my honey and take the money and
Right.
You get paid more money for selling honey than you do at the state fair.
Yeah, I got a whopping $2 for third place. Whoopie do. The only reason I was there, it wasn't state fair, it was a state club meeting. I was there at the meeting, But I had to get there earlier and I had to stay late instead of packing up and leaving when I wanted to go. So I said, I'm done. Up to that garbage.
You're walking through the state fair and you see the honey display. It's like, it's not the most impressive thing in the world. It's like, oh yeah, there's honey. There's honey in the jar. Can we try it? No, you can't try it. You're not a judge.
You could just look at it.
You can look at the honey. All right. Hey, where are the baby cows? I know there's baby cows around here somewhere. Let's go over there.
Well, and it is all in that same building. Funny you said that. That's hilarious.
I'm all of a sudden wanting Fritos.
You like the spicy the flaming hots?
Not
There's
really. Fritos.
Well, we've got the flaming hot,
My granddaughter loves them flaming hots.
and these are really good. They're the Cheetos. They're the extra flaming hot.
Yeah.
Extra flaming hot.
Extra. And Joey, for you.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, I don't have a fancy soapstone hat, so I just have to do my
Yeah.
best.
And he's not here to take the hint.
He already left.
Oh, man. Maybe I'll watch the recording later.
Are you going to go to Nobby, Amber?
Probably not. Probably not this year. Maybe next year.
Come on now.
Oh, you're going to miss it.
I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't know.
You might as well. You might not have
It's
it.
fun.
All right, girls, I'm just gonna have to tell you that I've got some plastic and I know how to use it, and that's probably why I don't need to go.
I get you. But it's an experience too.
Yep.
You get to meet all these people, these
Yeah.
crazy people on these chats every night.
Yeah, the party is the fun part.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can get Charlie's autograph.
That's the highlight.
Now hold on a second.
That's about as bad as the lady at our local bee club. She wanted a picture with her and me together. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Okay, what we do?
There you
Bob?
go.
Yeah, that's the best. You know, I'm not saying I'm a big deal, but I'm kind of a big deal I've ever heard there, Charlie.
If you're lucky, you can
Hey,
you
let
can
me
go
put
there.
this. So Amber reminded me of something. Let me put this out for the whole entire group. I need 8-frame pollen traps, and I actually would prefer the plastic ones that clip on the front. But if they're the wooden box, medium super looking ones, that's fine too. But the plastic ones are hard to find for some reason.
What is it?
Pollen traps?
Pollen traps.
Pollen traps.
Yeah, that's what she's doing now is filling
Yeah,
a
that's
jar
what
of
reminded
pollen.
me.
Oh, you're talking about those yellow ones?
Yeah. But they make 10 frames every day, but they don't make 8 frames very often, it seems like.
Oh, okay. Got you.
And I don't know how I'm going to connect them to the front of my pallets anyway, so I might have to just do the box type.
Mm.
Well, you can buy a 10 and just cut it down a little bit.
So what did they judge on that, Amber? Color and whatever, or taste, or what?
I want to say I think this is the first time I've entered this one. Maybe color, and I kind of Googled this one. Like the different colors, and then they kind of like test the dryness. Is it sticky or is it dry? And then they look for debris. Allegedly. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll find out. It's a learning experience. See, I'm not like a business beekeeping person yet. I'm just a backyard beekeeper. So I say I've got like 23 colonies in my backyard.
You're a small scale sideliner.
A small scale
Sideliner.
hot mess. That's what that is.
Okay, we're all a hot mess.
Whatever. Yeah.
Every one of us.
Some
the
days
last-
more than others.
The last call, Clay's like, all right, so what do you do whenever you do an out yard? And I'm like, hold on a second. I'm writing these down. Tips
Yeah.
and tricks, because I'm going to be finding me one. It's just too many bees in one backyard.
Yes.
Here's a trick: keep your out yard close to your house, so you don't have to go that far.
My father's
one
one.
trick.
My father's one is like 30 minutes away, and it's still too far for me.
Really?
Oh, I have the same problem. I got one on a golf course. It's like on a good day, it's 20 minutes a day. away. Like on a bad day, it's like 35 minutes away, and
Well,
it's like I haven't gone there in a month now.
I think my
I
problem
just
with my
don't want
other
to.
out yard is it's not the distance on this one, it's the convenience. It's the one in the prison yard, and it's if I need to go there tomorrow and it rains tonight, I'm not going to get in there. So I have to wait till it dries up a little bit. It's just
Well, is
kind
it the
of
ladies' prison or the men's prison?
it's a men's prison. They won't let men work at the ladies' prison.
Oh, well, that makes a difference.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I
want
was
to go
thinking
there either.
about that on that Joey when you were cutting the your cappings on. I was wondering if you're going to use a shiv on there to cut your capping since it was prison honey.
Oh, let me see if I could. And I can't. So I have this on my iPad, and I cannot see the chat. So let's see. Can you get the color? Can you see all
Oh,
the
yeah.
colors?
Cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. Looks good.
You got like 3 different colors in there.
I can't see why you can't win. That looks perfect.
Aw.
Depends on who's doing
If
all
I
this.
Yeah.
if I don't win, I'll be like, well, you guys don't know what you're
We're-
seeing. My
We don't
my
know
Saturday
pollen.
my Saturday B
You know
chat
what?
said
It's on
I
the
win.
internet said you're gonna win.
Yes,
That's a lot of pollen.
that's a lot of pollen. I almost, whenever I saw it, I was like, oh crap, I don't know if I have enough. And so I was like calling my son, hey, do you have any pollen left, bro? Because I might need to borrow it back. He's like, no.
That kind of sounds like me with my sons borrowing my trailers. I had to borrow them back.
Borrow them back.
Yeah.
Oh,
That out yard will be 30 minutes away, but I travel that area once or twice a week anyway. So, but it's also doesn't freeze as bad, and that's why I'm wanting to get over there so I can maybe get the black locust and not get catch a late frost like we did the last 2 years here. So we'll see what happens.
See you, Kathy.
I'm no judge, but I bet you anything that when they look at those pollen jars, they look at the bottom to see if there's a bunch of dust. If I were you, I'd put that on its lid until it's
Ooh, now you're thinking.
put it on a what?
Turn it upside down.
Turn
Turn
upside
it
down.
upside down.
Ooh.
Let that dust, settle down in the middle
Kind
there.
of. I'll what I for like my honey also. Because I've already got my honey poured, but I'll put it on like the dryer and turn the dryer on just to get those little micro bubbles. I might put this on the dryer too. I tried to winnow it pretty good.
Well, Monica Schmidt, she won the silver plate for EAS honey competition in 2019, and that's one of the processes. Now she's an extremist when it comes to winning, and she usually wins high, and she will put her jars on the dryer and let it shake down.
There
And
you go. Okay.
she is like, she will not hand the jars over to the judge. She puts her little fancy gloves on and puts the jars in place. She puts brand new caps on. She puts saran wrap down in there so that it doesn't get up on the neck. I mean, if you ever get her to give it, she gives a presentation on it, and when I had her come at our club meeting back in COVID time, and she zoomed in, and I told her at the thing, I said, I thought this was going to be the most boring, speech or whatever, training session. And I said, it was like, quite enlightening, as far as what she does to the extreme. And she works on that kind of stuff. She'll select comb months in advance, and she'll work on this stuff. She said, you don't do this in 2 weeks. You select it months and months in advance.
It's just like Melissa. She does the same stuff.
Does she?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
know.
if you go-
I just not for me.
Yeah.
If you go to Nobby, Amber, you could talk to Melissa about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
She's good at what she does. There's no doubt about it. Learned a
Yeah.
lot from her.
When it comes to like she does all these graphic arts posters and stuff, and I'm like, did you train for this? No, it's just something that she's naturally good. I said, man, you could be a great graphic artist. She comes up with some really wonderful ideas on how to display stuff.
So you guys are saying that you got tired of watching Philip wrestle with his honey extractor?
It made me thankful that I have what I have.
Yeah, me too.
What I'm here for, to make you guys look better. That's my
Philip,
job.
I think you need to buy some springs for that.
I don't. Was he wrestling more with the extractor or those hive beetles?
I think
Hive beetles.
That was a lot of hive beetles.
Man, I was
I'm
trying to do a video one time, and every time I got to talking, a daggum hive beetle would crawl across that frame.
We couldn't see that though, Joey.
I'd holler cut. That one would have to go.
Yeah, we couldn't see it.
So, Philip, are you going to have the camera on for when your wife gets home and then she sees all the scratches you put in the hardwood floor because you had uneven loads in your extractor there? Or are you going to deal with the floor before she gets back?
I don't know. I think you got extra sensory perception because my little frame does have bolts on the bottom, and that's when I got it on the battery mat, so I won't scratch the tile floor.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, smart man.
This ain't his first rodeo, I believe.
I've already scratched that floor once doing this.
That's all it takes, right?
That's all it
That's right.
takes. You don't forget that beating. You don't forget that beating.
You hear
That's
about
when
it
you hurry
forever.
up and pick everything up and get it out of there. And plead ignorant. You don't know nothing about what happened there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One of the kids
Don't-
had a rock stuck in their shoe and they were dragging their feet. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
kids nowadays.
Yeah, that's right.
That robot vacuum cleaner did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My problem now, the kids are all gone, and I'm her biggest kid she's got now to deal with. So she knows it was me.
And that's the other thing. It's been you the whole time.
That sounds
That's right.
And now she knows.
Yep. Now she knows.
I'm still killing
Very
the hive
wise
beetles.
now.
You still killing the hive beetles?
Yeah,
Probably.
they crawl up around the top of the strainer, and they just keep going in circles. And I just squeeze them and drop them back down in the strainer.
He'll wake up and they'll be crawling across his face tonight.
It's why
Didn't have any escape.
it's why I run the honey through the strainer before I put it in my bottler, because they'll crawl over the side of the strainer and get down in the honey.
Somebody asked how much they get for a pound of honey? Not honey, pollen. What does pollen go for? A pound would be a lot, wouldn't it? Be more like ounces, I would think.
Yeah.
I got to post. Look, I got to post this one, White Creek. Sandy Valley said, "Don't sleep when you
Oh,
Like, why did I wake up and my taste pollen and ferment?
hey,
Y'all might get me my curiosity up. I might just eat one just to see what it tastes like.
hey,
Oh
And I
wait,
take
hold
it.
on. We gotta showcase Philip if he's gonna do that.
If you guys could get that funded, okay? I'm not making much honey this year. I need some extra funds. So you put it out there and see how much we can raise.
Hey, Joey,
Yeah.
do y'all grow those cockroaches in Louisiana like we did in Florida?
Oh
Just
man,
big.
we used to have the big black ones. Now we're getting these little brown ones running everywhere. I don't
Well,
know what they are.
there's a story. This guy used to sniff glue, and he woke up one morning chewing on a cockroach, one of those big ones. It crawled up into his nose after that glue. But when I was a kid, I remember if you bought new furniture, you better have your house sprayed because they could smell the glue and they would come to eat it. They like that glue. Yes.
They like glue.
Yes. And I know a kid woke up chewing on a cockroach. He quit sniffing glue.
Bucks asked us something about the cost of pollen.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked.
I've never sold it, so I have no idea.
I guarantee you don't sell it by the pound though, because
no, usually
it take a lot of.
It's usually in ounces when some. Mike Berry sells it. I'll have to ask him.
Chocolate covered hive beetles. There you go.
I'm so glad that Hansberry is not on this chat. He probably would be crapping himself. Like, no, don't do it like that.
Yeah. Who?
Dave Hansberry.
Wow.
He does a lot of comb honey competitions. He does. So I watch his videos. He does so many like comb honey competitions that people that want to buy his comb honey, he will cut off the corners so they can't use his honey and put it in their competitions.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow.
No.
I actually had the bees draw out enough from that soybean flow I had that they made 2 frames of comb honey for me. 21st bees frames. So I've got 4 frames. That's all I got this year. It's just the way it worked because it was such a bad year for the flow.
I tell you, any medium box that goes on top next year is going to have one of those in it. Because I kind of waited it out, was waiting for the tallow.
Yes.
And that didn't work right for me. So
I'm just going to keep 2 in there, 2 in the middle on every medium I have and see what I get.
I was trying to do 1 per box.
Yeah.
I had at least I think it was a clever idea this year. I got a bunch of these styrofoam, queen making nukes, right? They got these plastic frames, and it's impossible to get these bees. Like, you can't just put bees in the box and expect them to draw it. Like, it just doesn't work. So you got to pre-draw these things, right? So you put a little strip in the top. So anyways, what I ended up doing was I made a medium super where I could fit like 30 of these things in it, right? And then I just put that on a hive during the flow, and they drew it out. They drew the whole thing out. So like all of a sudden it's like, and they filled it with honey at the same time too. So it's like, there's 2 things I can do with this at this point. It's like I can take these things and I can kind of preload my my styrofoam nukes with these, or it's the perfect size to make cut comb because they're like little, they're like 4 inches by 4 inch things, right? Exactly like what you're holding there. Yeah, there you.
I think that one might be a little.
Yeah, you gotta take
too big.
You can't let the top get dirty. It'll get upset.
Probably.
Those judges, they're real judgy.
Yeah.
Judgy judges.
The judgiest.
Yep.
But yeah, I've spent 2 years trying to get bees to, draw out these little frames and these little styrofoam nukes in it, like with absolutely no luck. And it's like, yeah, just put in a proper hive and they'll do it. And then
What do you do with them afterwards? Go ahead and finish your story, but
well, then
curious.
I jam them in the styrofoam nukes, and then I was going to use them as to make queens with. But yeah, most of them got robbed out, and yeah, it didn't work. It's basically a horror show after that. They all got robbed out, and there was like one left.
A horror show. What? So I haven't done little styrofoam mating nukes, but I haven't gotten them for a reason, because after you do the mating nukes, what do you do? Like they don't fit anywhere. What do you do with that brood?
Well, you just
And
steal
and
the
those
queen.
bees?
You steal the queen and you put it somewhere else where you want it.
Right, but like at the end of the season, what do you do with all the brood and the bees that you don't need anymore?
I haven't gotten that far. Just tell you the truth, I have
That's
no
so
idea.
scary.
Just shake him into another colony.
You're like, I haven't planned that far out.
Check with him next year.
That's
'Cause
why I
comb-
have full size
Next-
meat boxes.
next year's comb honey is gonna have brood in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think the judges will look like if there's like larvae and like cap cells and like chunk honey? Do you think they'll be
Yeah.
upset about that?
Nah, they won't see it.
Yeah, they don't know what it is.
It'll be fine. Just a little protein.
There you go. It's good for you.
What state, Amber, are you in?
I'm in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Okay.
Yeah, you can tell it's warm by how you can pour that honey like it's water.
Well, so I did just pull it out of the garage, and you could tell it's warm because we've had temperatures over like 105 and 107 for the last like 11 days. It is ridiculous. Anyway, so I actually kept it in the garage to keep it nice and warm and keep it from crystallizing. So I just take it out of the garage and I'll take it to the state fair. I got to turn them in next weekend, but yeah, the garage is like 99.
Why don't you fill that? Is that a gallon jug in front of you?
This right here?
Yeah. Or is it a half gallon? Oh, it's a gallon.
It's a whole gallon.
Why don't you fill it up and put like a big long piece of comb in there?
What should I sell it for?
No, take it to the fair. See what they say.
Oh, brother.
Hold on, let me do some math here.
Winning.
That'd be a couple $100 there.
Oh. I actually got these on, they weren't cheap, but I got them on Amazon because they have a little metal top and I just poke little holes and use them as my feeders.
Yeah.
Because those buckets, I mean, gosh, I like the buckets, but it gets brittle. I'm trying to pull the top off to wash it off, and then it just breaks or the ring. Ugh. So I just got gallon jars.
I actually like to drain my bottling tank after each pour because I keep all my honey separated. So I try to empty it completely out, and I'll put them in a jar like that, and it'll be a mixture later, and I'll pour that up too. It ends up being pretty good, but I do that just so I can separate all my different nectars that I have.
Is it like the bottom of the barrel for whatever in it? What are those, like the dum-dums, like the mystery flavors? It's just all the extras. It's all mixed together.
Right. Any of the little bits of foam that's still there, it'll go into the jar. And really, a lot of times that's what I give my kids when they want more honey. I'll just pour it up out of there, and they've never complained.
Be like, you're getting the foamy one. Number one, you're
Yeah.
not paying for it. Number
Yeah,
two,
that's
you
right.
scratched mom's floor again.
That's good right there. You got me on that one. Yeah.
All right, I'm intrigued by this jar idea. I think you should get a nice big chunk of comb in there, fill it with honey, and put a $200 price tag on it.
Woo.
A big, beautiful chunk comb.
Gallon.
Fill it
I
right
was
to the
just
top with gorgeous
suggesting.
honey. $200. No,
I was
bigger.
I
Bigger
was
and
just
better. A big, beautiful chunk.
I was
Big,
suggesting
beautiful.
that you make your own category with gallon jugs with chunk honey in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta stop because I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm
You got her thinking about it.
no,
think
I would
I think
no,
it's
I
getting
was
too late for all you guys.
yes.
I think I'm about to get bail out, Joey. Past my
Yeah.
bedtime.
We
You
fixed to
lightweight.
shut it down anyway.
Amber's
That's
jug o
12
honey.
pounds of honey, though, right? That's
That's a lot.
a
Yeah.
lot. So you're at just $12 a pound. That's $144 without putting the chunk honey in it.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, it's 12 pounds at $15 a pound.
Yeah.
I get 180.
But I thought
And then-
honey was heavier than
It'd be
water.
Well, that's what we're counting.
$16.50 a pound.
It's 12 pounds per gallon.
Yeah, water is 8 pounds per gallon.
Yep.
All right, how much is it? Is it worth it for me to lose
It's
No.
If you
No.
get that, then you gotta charge
Is
for
it-
the jar.
Is it
So
worth it for me to
220.
Amber's
220.
jug o honey?
It's worth it to us for you to lose that much. Yes.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Philip, so you said that for a price you'll eat some hive beetles.
That's right. That's right.
I will sell a jug o honey with comb in it for really cheap if you'll eat some hive beetles.
Man, you're not a very good influence.
Philip will have you and JW sit in the lobby again this year in the hotel, and you can
Okay.
watch him eat a stink bug, and you can have some beetles.
Okay.
I mean, both of us technically would be sacrificing something, really.
We'll see. We don't know.
You could throw all your odds and ends in there. Throw all your odds and ends in there. $250, fill it with honey. I bet you it would sell.
Oh, your chunk honey odds and ends. Yeah.
Yeah, all the crummy bits that
Chunky
it's just
chunk.
you're just basically selling your wax.
Yeah.
$250. I bet you could do it.
Somebody.
What's the price of honey in Oklahoma?
Actually, I think it's about. I mean, the guys that get a whole lot and they do the markets and stuff, they're looking at maybe $12 a pound. And but like my buddy, he says, don't sell yourself short, do $1 an ounce. So I get 16 for a pound.
Yeah, that's good. Good deal.
You right there with
Sorry, I take it back. I'm only charging 15 Canadian.
There you go. There you go. 225.
Yeah.
There's somebody on
James.
Facebook now up around me who's charging $22 a pound Canadian. So it's like, it's more similar to what you're charging, but it's like, I'm charging 15. And I was like, I thought I was the top of the market. So it's like, nope, the market's going up.
Not for real honey. Yeah. And last year, so this year's been absolutely terrible, but last year I think I harvested like 560 pounds and compared to, and I did a lot of splits. I was working on queens. I had to get my genetics changed. This year has literally went from like 520 or 560 to like 120. I only got 120. So I think I'm going to keep it at $16. So it's all right.
Yeah.
It sells.
All right, y'all. We right at 2.5 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the chat down. Everybody in the panel don't go anywhere. We'll see y'all on the other side of this. Before we leave, everybody hit the thumbs up button, please, on your way out. And appreciate everybody coming in. See y'all next week.
Good night, all.
Bye, everybody.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody.